The NOH-modular Oregano is a quad LFO CV source. To showcase it, let's plug in a droning chord. We're gonna pass it through a low-pass filter to show the effect of CV on the audio. So, Oregano has 4 LFO at its core. You've got triangle and square outputs. You can see that the LEDs are bipolar, with red positive and green negative. I'm gonna plug in the triangle output of the first LFO in an oscilloscope, just to show the waveform, and then that will go to the input of the low-pass filter. Now, I can control the frequency of the first LFO with the relative knob. And you can see that it has a frequency switch to change the range. In the low range, the lowest will go to 3 minutes, which is a very long time to show in this video. To its highest, it's about a second. Now switching the range to the high, its lowest is about 2 seconds. But the interesting bit is that its highest is audio rates, about 110 Hz. And this is the case for every LFO on Oregano. Let's take a look at the square output now. It has the same frequency as the triangle waveform, with a slight phase difference. And that's basically all of the parameters of the 4 core LFOs of Oregano. But you can see that there's 2 additional outputs as a CV source. The first one is a mix output. It essentially mixes 2 user-selectable triangle waves from the 4 available. The switch on the left selects whether it's 1 and 2 or 3 and 4. Right now it's set on 1 and 2, so changing the frequency of either 1 or 2 will change the mix output. But if we switch to 3 and 4, the effect will be on LFOs 3 and 4. You can get a lot of cool beating patterns, as you can hear right now, where the fast LFO moves up and down from the low LFO it's mixed with. Now, the final output is a pseudo-random output. And by that, I think the best explanation is just to hear it. So if we set all the LFOs to about the same speed, you can hear that the output will be a bit random sounding. It essentially does the weighted sum of all the square waves from the LFO on Oregano. That means that the first LFO will have a lot more consequences on the output than the last one. But because it's summing 4 independently running LFOs, you get this pseudo-random output. And that's basically all you need to know to operate the Oregano module. I hope that video was helpful. You can follow the link in the description to know more about the module and its availability. Depending on when you see this, it might already be available. If not, it should be available pretty soon. Thanks for watching.